Okay, the Sony PlayStation State of Play 2025 was just finished up, and I didn't catch it live, so I went back to watch it. Give you my thoughts and opinions. We're gonna do a full recap on all the games that have been released. Some things that have been released are really, really cool, and there are some things I just didn't care for. But I want to talk about pretty much every game that was released, give you my thoughts and opinions. I'm gonna recap over it. And yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. If this is your first time here, welcome. I talk about gaming and everything under that umbrella over here. Don't mind the desk in the background. I'm in the process of using that desk as my workstation in the near future. So what this desk is here is going to be over here. So yeah, it is what it is back there. But with that being said, we're going to be talking about all these games, and hopefully you guys will check this information out, and I'll give you my thoughts and opinions. With that being said, let's check out the first game. The first game that they showed was Saros. I guess it's kind of similar to Returnal, and I really like how this game is going. I think the only thing I did not care for is the shield thing when he kept dashing back and forth. That kind of it got kind of old really quick. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. It's just that you see it so many times. It's like, all right, that's all we're doing, dashing and shooting. But hey, that's how most third person shooters are, right? And I'm interested in it. I'm gonna give it a shot. March 20th, 2026. I'm definitely gonna try it out. It did look pretty solid. It wasn't bad at all. Kind of gave me some Returnal vibes, but it was pretty cool. The next game that they showed was Zero Parades. I think I said that right, for Dead Spies. It's I always wanted to get into these type of games that was kind of like a isometric top down type of game. But I don't know if I'm gonna get this is the one I'm gonna get into, but I thought it was pretty decent the way it looked, and I'm not that interested in it, but I do want to play some games with this aspect and aesthetic. I don't know why, I just do. 2026. All right, Xbox guys, we got another Xbox game coming over to PlayStation. You know, you got Flight Simulator 2024. I'm not really surprised. Like, who's surprised at this point that the Xbox game is coming over to PlayStation? I mean, we kind of knew this already. We're just waiting for Halo to come over now, right? So it's like, it is what it is. But yeah, Flight Simulator 2024. This is a really solid game though. I mean, it's actually pretty cool. I had a friend of mine who really gets into this, and he really loves the simulator. It's not my thing, but he loves it, and I'm pretty sure other people will as well. Battlefield 6, they the campaign mode, they talked about the campaign mode in this. The game comes out October 10th, and it is crazy how fast this game has jumped up, and it creeped up on me because I'm thinking that this game is going to be a usual November release or late October release, but like October 10th is like a couple of weeks away, based on the timing of this video. It's like crazy. So there's another game I had to jump on and try to get as well. I said I'm gonna get it regardless, but I didn't realize how quick this was coming up. So yeah, so I'm gonna be getting this. Deus Ex Remastered. This is a game that was extremely popular back in the day. It was one of the games that was on PC that everybody loved. I think it came out like in 2001 or something like that. I have a version of this on my original Xbox, and I played about halfway through it, and it's actually a pretty solid shooter. So they're making a remaster for it. So yeah, it comes out February 5th, 2026. I'm probably going to get on it. I don't know. I mean, I've played it already, not all of it, but I need to finish that one. And once I finish that, I don't know if I'm gonna go to the remaster. Maybe for the trophies, I may do that. All right. With that being said, what's next? Halloween the game. I'm not really interested in this. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Halloween the game is basically the Friday the 13th game from a few years ago. If you played Friday the 13th from a few years ago, you already know what you're getting into here. So I'm like, when I saw this, I was like, oh, okay, yeah. 'Cause I remember, like, especially shout out to the guys on the Weapon Wheel podcast. Well, some of them are not there anymore, but the Weapon Wheel podcast, they used to play this a lot, and it was fun watching them play the Friday the 13th game. So I don't know if they'll do that again, but either way, I'm not interested. I never really was. All right, The Last Epoch. I'm gonna pass on this. I don't know much about it. I heard it was pretty okay, but it's not my kind of game, so I'm gonna keep it moving. So Sonic Cross Worlds is already out, and they already announced that Mega Man is gonna be a DLC character, and I think Proto Man as well, and Dr. Wily. That's really cool. This is a game that I'm definitely buying. I mean, I've always wanted the Sonic racing games. I mean, I like the Mario Kart racing. I like the SpongeBob racing, the Garfield one. Crash Bandicoot. I like all the kart racing games, so I'm definitely gonna be picking this up. And it's pretty cool that they're gonna have a DLC pack with this, and I'm definitely going to look into this. But the DLC comes out later. I don't. But we don't even get into that. We already know how that goes. Neo 3. Now, Neo 3 is another one that I want to get. Because I didn't play much of the first one, but I fell in love with Neo 2. I played a lot of that when I had it on Steam, and I played it on PC for a while, and I need to get back to it and finish it. I mean, there's a lot of reason why I drop a few games, work, life, my son, all the other stuff, but I need to get back and finish that one. But Neo 3 comes out February 6, 2026. Maybe I have time to finish between now and then. Hopefully my cloud save is still available on Steam, because it should be there, so that'd be pretty cool. All right, let's next. Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered. I'm not necessarily saying I'm interested in this. It's just that it is what it is. Dynasty Warriors 3. Now, this game right here, I'm definitely picking this up January 30th, 2026. Code Vein 2. I really want this game, and I think this game is pretty awesome. The first one, I already know this game is going to be awesome, because the first one was awesome, so I'm just going to keep it like that. Code Vein 2 is a game I've been looking forward to ever since I played the first one, and the first one was so good, and this type of game that I really wanted to get into, so absolutely can't wait to get into that, and it is going to be awesome. This is probably like the most anticipated game I'm looking for in its entire setup, or whatever the case may be, or this state of play. Let It Die Inferno. I'm gonna pass on that. I'm not interested in that. Now I am interested in this 2D game, Chrono Script, The Endless End. This is a game made by Shushia. I think I said that right. Shushia Games is a 2D adventure, and it has a very odd looking art style, but I think it's very unique as well. I think it's pretty cool, and I really want to get into this. I really want to get this game. I love a good 2D platformer, and this is one of those games that got me hyped. I'm really interested in this one, and I want to see how it plays out, because I need a good 2D adventure game. Crimson Desert, massive RPG. Not really interested in it. It looked okay, but yeah. Pulse Elevate wireless speakers. They're dipping their toe in the PC world. If you want to use this for your PC, and they tried to masquerade it and say it's for your PS5, which it looks like it's for your PC. It looks like it's for your PS5, but I'm almost certain that they know that they got people that are going to be on PC with some of their games. So what they did was like, let's throw the PC side of the gaming space a bone. So that I really believe that this was more for PC, not necessarily PlayStation 5. But hey, you can use it for it, right? And you can use it for the PlayStation Portable, which I don't know too much about. I don't know if I would use these speakers for the portable, but okay. PlayStation Plus has some new games coming out for their service. Alan Wake 2 will join the service. PlayStation Plus lineup of The Last of Us Part 2. Classic fighters from Bandai Namco, Tekken 3, and Soul Calibur 3. I'm going to tell you something. I want to stop right here and talk about this. This is a big deal. Soul Calibur 3 is a very big deal when it comes to this game coming over to PlayStation Plus. Now, this is my thing. I need to know if you can purchase this game. Okay. I want to know if you could purchase this game. The reason why the original Soul Calibur 3 for the PlayStation 2 is an excellent game. Don't get me wrong. This is a beautiful game. This is an awesome game. The problem with this game is it has a really bad glitch in the game where you can't save your progress. They have other mechanics online that show you how to save your progress properly, but it mostly tells you to use one memory card and don't put nothing else on that memory card for this game. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to dedicate one memory card for one game, especially when I know that this, there's a lot of memory on that memory card or that you can use. So with Soul Calibur 3 coming to PlayStation Plus, I wonder if they fixed that mechanic. I'm almost sure that they did, because I don't think it uses a save mechanic like they do in the PlayStation 2 memory card. So yeah, I love this game. This is a very good fighting game. I don't know if y'all can see it. Yeah, it's a very good fighting game. But the problem is like you can't really save your progress. It has a really bad bug in it where it corrupts your file at some point. So that's really cool that they actually re-released this in some form, because this is like one of the few Soul Calibur, or there's one of the few games that are fighting it that probably would have got re-released. And it's good that this is the case. Gran Turismo 7 has new stuff, and new two new tracks, 8 new vehicles, and gonna have more stuff in December. Gran Turismo 7 is an excellent driving game. It's really good. It's unfortunate that I feel like this game is tied to online. So I feel like we're gonna lose a lot of stuff in due time. Hopefully they do what they do, like what they do with Gran Turismo Sport. I think that'll be pretty cool. God of War. I'm gonna talk about Wolverine in a second, but don't get me started with this. I'm actually pretty mad about this. God of War 20th anniversary DualSense. Yeah, I get it. You're giving us a controller, but this is a perfect time to re-release all the other God of Wars and have a collection. These collections are actually on fire right now. You see what I talked about with Marvel vs. Capcom collection that sold 1 million. Mortal Kombat collection is about to come out. That's about to do well. These other collections do fairly well. God of War 1, 2, and 3 and the Origins collection should be packaged together to be able to be played on the PS5. And to do you one better, I will even do one better. Put it all on PC as well. That's what the 20th anniversary should have been. Not this just one controller, which it's a controller. I mean, this is like once again, these controllers, I get it. I don't get me wrong, I get it. But I don't worry about the aesthetics of a controller as far as how they look. I just want to know if it works. So this type of controller, if I ever run across one, I'm not going to be using it. Just like any other limited edition controller, it's going to be hanging up on the wall somewhere. So yeah, that sucks. They really, I don't know if they're going to do something with the 20th anniversary, but they're dropping the ball by not giving you those PlayStation 2 games and those PS3 games packaged into a collection and put it out for the PlayStation 5 and PC. That would have been absolutely excellent. Last but not least, we're going to talk about Marvel's Wolverine. I'm not that big on superhero games, but I will make an exception for this because of, I guess, because the violence. And I know that sounds crazy, but because of the violence in this game, there's one of the reasons why I really didn't get into Spider-Man. I mean, like Spider-Man, they don't do all that crazy over the top violence. But with the way that Wolverine's going, with he's slashing people and the blood everywhere and how graphic it is, it has me intrigued, because I think this is what a lot of people wanted. And to be honest, I think this is going to sell very well, even though with all the leaks that happened earlier or whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter. It's Wolverine, and I think they're going to do a great job with this. And I prefer this over the Spider-Man game, which I have both of the Spider-Man games, and I played maybe like 2 chapters of the first Spider-Man, and I haven't even touched the second one or Miles Morales. It's just, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not saying they're bad games. It's just, I just can't get into it for some reason. But I'll make an exception for this one. But other than that, everything looks good overall. That was my take on pretty much everything that they talked about. Hopefully you guys can give me some feedback and let me know what you guys think. I really think it's a big deal when you look at the Code Vein 2, Neo 3. I think that 2D game I was just talking about, Chrono. I can't remember the name just that quick. Chrono. Let me go back. I want to make sure I get it right. Yeah, Chrono Script. I think Chrono Script is a pretty solid game that I want to look forward to. And I'm really glad for the retro side of me that they're actually re-releasing Soul Calibur 2 in some form or fashion. I don't know if you can purchase the game outright, but if you can purchase it outright, I'm going to buy that game because I really want to play the game and not have to worry about corrupted save files, because I've dealt with that one time with this game and I don't want to deal with it again. But other than that, I'm going to get up out of here. Probably once I finish this, I may get into moving mode and start moving all this stuff and get my desk together. And yeah. So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I really appreciate you if you made it this far. You guys are absolutely awesome. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.